bad decision.
Ah, okay. Fnatic holding strong. Just a couple of shots go a miss there, and Fnatic took full advantage of it. I do believe that they were just maybe a little bit too eager to get involved. It's very easy to do with the Sea of Silence. When you hit it, when you've got an Arc Star there, you're thinking, yeah, go, 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 but it's so hard to pull yourself back when you're sliding down like that.
Also, this lobby, you can't afford to make that mistake because you're fighting Fnatic, right? This is one of the best teams in the world, mechanically absolutely superb, elite.
And best friends.
And
best friends, very important.
Best friends.
Best friends, very important.
You hit my friend, I'm going to make sure you pay for it. As Yuka just checks their back at the moment to make sure nobody's going to be rotating on that drone in from stacks. Interesting to see, actually, there is a team, Naked, who might be doing that a little bit later, but for Fnatic for now, they will be safe. Except inside a zone at the moment. They're over at Thermal Station, maybe waiting to hit that ring console and make their choice.
Yeah, and the circle has continued to pull south, so everyone who went to launch site are being rewarded. Those who were kind of sitting in Lava Siphon hoping for maybe a dodgy pull, they're now going to get the information that they're going to have to move south. And not only are we going further south, but it will be a launch site finish.
Yeah, you can see the pings coming in here. This is going to be another crafted session for Xset as well. So they're going to head towards Harvester.
Oh, Nocturnal's going to go down?
You would imagine. Pick him back up, buddy. And even though this might look a little bit awkward and a little bit janky, there certainly is a theory behind it. Double craft and then try and hit in late. Oxygen currently might be their only problem as they're currently on the train tracks. Alliance, though, second place in the first game, decent amount of KP. Having won that fighting tree, we're still here.
Still here, and this is what I was mentioning. They can wait here for quite some time, kind of waiting, should we push NRG? Can we see any teams that are going to be rotating through on the northern side from Lava Siphon? Can we pick up any third parties? They're just waiting and listening. If they do start to push through that choke and do a little bit of damage to NRG, it might encourage the likes of Dark Zero and FaZe to get involved, but it's still a difficult position for Alliance to try and get through it. The other option is you go over everything and you go for one of the late evac towers as well. I am intrigued to see what Alliance try and go for in terms of their decision, but they have another minute until they have to make it.
Pulverex inside of Siphon at the moment, but they're not going to be able to stay here for too long. Oxygen Esports did make the move from the tracks, and Xset have taken that spot away. So Xset have double crafted now. They're in a position to really approach this zone, and they will have to fight their way through as Alliance 2 are trying to do a little bit of damage here to Oxygen, who are down underneath these supporting structures just on the bottom of that platform of Siphon. But 45 seconds and 16 squads remaining. Someone is going to have to fall as Effect is chipping away and being just essentially a complete and utter nuisance.
Yeah, this was what I was talking about. Just those teams that are coming from the north are going to be griefed by Alliance, and if they do enough damage, they can push up on some of this, because there's going to be about 4 teams in the same area, and there will be weak teams. There's going to be a couple players down, as now it's going to be Xset pushing in on the damage that had already been done by Alliance.
Well, Xset are making this push at the moment. I wonder if they're going to try and continue to fight. Let's jump into the listening with Xset and find out for ourselves.
Right now, I'm not with you. In truck. Yep. Reinforce it.
I need to loot.
What do you need? I don't know where he died at.
I just have no health meds. There.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Thank you.
We have to
go forward and play platform. We have to go forward.
And no one's there. I'm mark spamming this trailer. He smoked that. I can't.
I already smoked it.
I'm crossing. I'll look for you. I have Q in one fun.
Yep.
Q in.
Team right here.
Oh, bro. Did you shoot at them?
Shoot it too.
The northeast team.
Oh, I can't. I need to slide down.
Is trailer free?
On me. No. They're bang ulting us. I have no smokes for this.
No, I'm dead. Dude. Find my shield.
I'm gonna turn res.
Jesus.
It was always going to be a rough zone here for Xset, and now it's all up to Nocturnal as a solo here, Dan, to try and rescue the game. 15 squads remaining, and he's already on a CQ.
Yeah, I mean, as we expected, Alliance now are going to be the ones that are going to put the final dagger into Xset here. As Geo eliminated Xset, also confirmation they're down now. It was Alliance, but Pulverex and 100 Thieves are still in this area. So Alliance, rather than going through that choke and trying to take a fight against NRG, they just bided their time, they wait for the damage to be done, they wait for people to push those advantages, and then they come in as the last team to arrive.
I mean, Alliance are doing a lot of work here, and it's mostly down to Hackis. Hackis has the charge rifle in his hands, and he's just picking away 100 MT in front of them at the moment. I'm still so interested to see what the call is here. Are they going to retreat, having seen all this traffic? Are they going to use an evac tower to try and get up that hill towards launch site a little bit later? Oxygen in the meantime had one, now they have none. They have been eliminated, 11 squads now remaining.
And maybe they will push south again, mainly because pushing up that hill is not going to be a fun one. Fnatic eliminated as well. 11 squads now remain as Moist Esports are looking to try and pick up some KP, as FC Destroy have lost one. All the meanwhile, this circle is still trickling further and further into LG Chivas' hands. Remember, they dropped down at launch site, and the circle is still ending on the very southeast tip of launch site, where LG Chivas still hold that building. So that's going to be great for them.
I mean, MT's barking right now. You can see it from the player cams, right? You can see the passion really flowing through Moist Esports. They were quiet yesterday, but they made it here. And that's all that really matters at this point, getting into this lobby and then converting it into a grand finals appearance. Walty has to be careful here. Yanya from downtown with that scout. Chips away, but they should be safe enough to get this res.
The only APAC South team in this lobby as well. It was very impressive they were able to get through. I mean, yes, okay, some people will say Dark Zero are as well, but they're North American now. Sorry, Genome, Moist still alive. They're able to get the third back up. TSM very close to where Moist are, as are 100 Thieves, but the circle is now closing in. All these teams have to go down towards launch site, but look where LG Chivas are. Perfect place for them as they wait for other teams to arrive.
Moist trying to push their way forward as well. Pricey only needs 1 damage to join his 2 teammates on a purple Evo shield. Pulverex eliminated in the meantime. There's going to be Dark Veils exchanged. 100 Thieves have gone as well. And here come TSM. Surprise, surprise, they're still alive.
TSM doing very well at the moment, but it might just be a little bit too much, as the grenades now are going to do the last bit of damage. Reps is clinging on to dear life, but they go out in 9th. And we see FC Destroy also eliminated in 8th position. 7 squads now remain, but Moist have done very well to just be able to get into this little lava ledge here.
I mean, let's talk about Alliance, what they've done, by the way. Moist Esports clear out this side of the map. Fantastic play from them. But Alliance have worked their way into the height building to join LG Chivas, who have been here from the start. So Alliance's calls have been so good in this game, and you can see how difficult it is for the likes of Moist to fight your way uphill towards where this end zone is going to be. I don't know how they've done it. We'll have to go back and watch, but Alliance are in prime position.
Yeah, this position's excellent for them, because not only are they close to that final circle or to one of the later circles, but they can also hold out a lot of the squads that are now going to be below them. NRG, who were holding that choke for so long, they're now going to have to push up onto Alliance. How the tables turn.
I mean, if they want to take this fight, Alliance, this could be a fight to win the game against LG. I think they know that themselves, and might be a bit too much of a risk to take immediately. So they're going to slow it down for just a few seconds. Ascend also found themselves places to play, but I think they're only down to 1 at the back of this large building here. Alliance are lining this one up. LG, they know they're there as well. And Yuki's got some Nox gas, and he might be about to make things a little bit smelly.
But Ascend might actually be able to rat out to a top 3 here, because the circle only holds 2 teams, LG and Ascend right now. Moist might be able to rotate on the northern side. They should get in comfortably. But Dark Zero, NRG, FaZe, they've all got to move at the same time. Whilst Alliance is going to press LG Chivas, this is going to be mental.
Alliance look like they want to make the moves. They have to make the move. The zone forces them to do so. They get inside the building. Hackett can't get the knock. There's the black hole going in, but LG avoided. And now Hackett, no, they don't. He comes back down. NRG eliminated in the meantime. Hackett and Yuki trying to do what they can to keep the hopes and dreams of Alliance alive in this game number 2.
Gold knockdown shield does wonders. I don't think they'll get the res, but they might get up to full health. Dark Zero and FaZe start to head to this fight now, as this building is just absolute chaos. This is where you need to communicate with the rest of the squad.
I mean, and LG are doing an amazing job here of holding the fort. They will not let anyone in. They should be able to get the thirst as well. They might be able to clean that fight up themselves. Alliance lose 2. LG down to 1 though, as Yanya's feeling the pressure.
Yanya, a lot of pressure, but he goes up into the skies. Ascend, the Rat, Kashira is still alive right now, as well as now Yanya re-engages and comes up from above. Alliance eliminated in 6th place. LG Chivas still hold.
Can they get the res though? That's the question. Is there anyone there to really pressure them? Kashira's still alive. As the solo player here for Ascend, and like you were saying, he might be able to do something a little bit special here. Dark Zero somehow have forced their way into zone as well, but they are broke for economy. They have no shields to play with.
Oh no! Walks into a full 3 as Dark Zero were there waiting. The ambush is perfect. 4 squads remain. Dark Zero, Moist Esports, FaZe, and a weakened LG Chivas, who have been holding this building throughout the entirety of this game. But again, this is great points for LG, who had already won the previous match, putting themselves in a great spot for potential grand finals.
This is a great performance from FaZe as well. Moist still down on that low ground, and now all of a sudden Moist might be in a pretty good position because other teams are going to have to fight and scrap. They can enter this fight pretty late if they wanted to. LG still alive and up to 2 on the left-hand side of your screen. It's not perfect, but they'll take it.
I feel like this last circle is going to be dictated by how FaZe play this. If FaZe decide to go inside and then push out to Dark Zero, it could ruin Dark Zero's game. If they go outside, then LG Chivas could get rolled over, and then Moist might try and jump on it as well. That would then help Dark Zero, who at the moment are just holding one of the best positions. They've got height, they've got a little bit of cover, but LG are going to poke around this corner and could make life difficult for DZ as FaZe do go through the middle.
Also, Dark Zero have got some shields, and it might have been that donation from Kashera which has kept them in this game with an opportunity to win it. Dark Veil goes down from LG here. Do they see Moist below them? That's the question. Dark Zero are looking to line up FaZe. FaZe trying to get some info themselves, and all of a sudden, the ultimates are going to be used. It's Dark Veil, it's Exhibit. Everything is being thrown at this final fight.
Yeah, this is where you're going to be really looking at your catalysts to be doing a lot of work, bouncing between the Dark Veils, getting the information, relaying that to the team about where you need to be going next. Dark Zero still hold a fantastic position, but all these Dark Veils are going to be falling very soon, and that's when suddenly all the gunfire matters. LG Chivas do get eliminated.
LG down as we find ourselves with the final 3. The zone is going to creep up. And the black hole, like you say, from Dark Zero is going to deny FaZe leaving for a few extra seconds, but there's a Dark Veil from FaZe. They should be able to escape. Are they going to be able to time it? Are Dark Zero going to dare to push as FaZe now? And Dark Zero, they take each other on head-to-head. Points come down from the skies. Are they going to be able to capitalize on this damage? Zero is the last alive. He will go down. FaZe trying to hold. Moist just have Wolfsy, and all of a sudden, that's all they need. Apex South take their turn to call themselves a champion.